Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the week show that brings you all the important news and information on Path of Exile. Starting the week with some Royale highlights from the Twitch Rivals event, which we talked about last week. And again, if you haven't had a chance to look at the event yourself, definitely check out these snippets and probably some VOD or something longer on the other players' channel. So definitely take a look there if you are interested. Also, we got a community showcase and it looks even better than usual. We're starting with some music and some awesome arts. There's even some knitted art and much more if you scroll down. So definitely, again, recommended if this is your cup of tea. And then we get the free download as usual for the Midnight Pack Mystery Box soundtrack. It's been the same for the past like 10 leagues, I guess, something like that. So as usual, music made by Camille. And you can download it for free. Just right click on the .mp3 or the .flac, save as, and you're done. You got the music and it's basically yours. I mean, not like you can probably use it for paid stuff, I guess, but I mean, it's still a free download nonetheless. Anyway, we got the 3.15.1 patch notes preview, and the patch also hit, so this is not a preview anymore, with some improvements and something decent like adding vendor recipes for converting instilling orbs to enkindling orbs and vice versa. The thing is that it requires more orbs of one type to obtain one orb of the other types. So this is really only useful in SSF, otherwise you might just want to buy the orbs yourself directly, which is always better as it basically for anything pretty much when you are playing trade leagues. There's also a reduced chance for expeditions to spawn in the quarry, which makes me think that many players realized, as it has been for many leagues, that farming the quarry would actually be better than farming anything else as far as expedition goes, and this is because the quarry is a high enough level area to grant decent items, and it's very easy to just run in a circle and you can find your expedition reset. And this has been abused for many leagues. Every time it was better to actually get the drops rather than just going for high level maps to get even better drops, which means that better maps are not dropping that great of items from the expeditions ones. In fact, remnants were not affecting the chance to drop additional maps from unique runic monsters or excavated chests. So if you've been trying to unearth monsters or excavated chests with the increased chance to drop maps, well, it was not working, so sucks to be you, I guess. Hopefully now you will get a bit more maps, or hopefully now in my case I will actually get any maps whatsoever from these, because I'm still to get anything from the expedition encounters at all, I guess. And there's also a lot of bug fixes, which are always pretty good, and well, I mean, some are memes, like Summoned Reaper that could not destroy pots with some of their attacks. I mean, that's definitely gonna make it playable /S. But anyway, there's also a lot of Royale changes, and these are why the patch hit before the weekend, because this weekend Royale is available, and well, you can play it, of course, but the changes had to happen before it was available. So yeah, this hit on Friday, I think. And there's also some more, like the interesting part here is that GGG is planning, I don't know whether Reddit influenced this or not, but they are planning to add instilling orb mods to the crafting bench so that you can actually determine which modifier you want applied to your flask. And this is only for instilling orbs, because if you pick a bad instilling crafting sting, which is completely RNG, you basically bricked your flasks, because you don't really want to use your anti-bleed flask whenever you're frozen, right? It will just waste your flask. So this is probably coming for the crafting bench. Hopefully you will not have to unveil this shit, because we don't really want to unveil anything anymore. That thing is old as fuck and really needs a rework, because no one's got time for that. But regardless, it will cost multiple instilling orbs and glass blowers bubbles, which is perfectly fine. If you want to gamble one for your mod, sure, go ahead. If you want a sure one, you're gonna spend a little bit more, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, they might even add that to Bestiary, I guess, even though Bestiary came first. but bestiary is still the best way to craft your flask for now, although of course it does not have these new things applied. Anyway, we also got something about the lore, and I know most people don't really give a shit about the lore, but thing is, it's actually very interesting if you care about it, and if you try to read a bit into it. Matt is the guy that wrote all of these, and he's pretty much the narrative designer at GGG, and well, he always creates all of these kind of locations and NPCs and the stories behind it, most likely after the designers actually make how the league works, right? And well, it is very interesting. If you are even a little bit interested in this, it is interesting. If you just zoom and kill everything on the screen, you don't give a shit, and this is not for you, and just leave it. Otherwise, just give it a read, because it's not that bad. And yeah, I guess it was all for this week, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, you should subscribe to my channel. That was all. I've been your host Zorzo, and I'll see you guys the next time.